Hey, good morning, everyone from Melbourne. This is a beautiful day, even though it's a winter's morning. So blessed to be up and about and in the midst of the city. I couldn't help but record this message and thought I would share it with each and every one of you. Proverbs 4:23, the message version says, "Keep vigilant, watch over your heart. That's where life starts." This verse emphasizes the importance of carefully guarding one's inner self, as it is the source of one's life. It's a source of one's thoughts, it's a source of one's feelings and actions, ultimately shaping our lives. Other versions say, "Watch over your heart with all diligence, for the springs of life flow from it." It also says, "Be careful what and whom we set our hearts and thoughts and affections on." In the biblical perspective, the heart represents the very core of our being. It's where our thoughts, emotions, and desires converge. It shapes who we are and how we interact with the world. This inner essence can be so easily affected by the struggles we face, and when we are not careful, it can become clouded, influencing all aspects of our lives. That's why it's so important to take the time to guard our hearts with care. If our heart is the center of our identity, as we all know it is, nurturing and safeguarding it becomes crucial. It's worth reflecting on this. What values does your faith hold? If it's merely something we present outwardly, while internally our hearts are in disarray. This realization can lead us to question the authenticity of our spiritual journey. We should also be mindful of our words, as they have tremendous power. Engaging in negative talk doesn't just impact us, it can affect people and everything around us, creating a ripple effect that can bring down spirits, and it could even uplift spirits. So let's look at uplifting spirits rather than bringing down people's spirits. Let's strive to speak words that uplift and encourage others, fostering kindness and compassion in our conversations. I think that is an amazing reflection for us. Let's have an impact on people around us by encouraging them, lifting them up with encouraging words. It doesn't take much to just say hi to someone, to smile at someone, to even say, "Have a great day." Just even a chit chat on what the weather is doing. It's amazing. It doesn't cost us anything. And you just get so much of fulfillment from just being able to see somebody else just smile. You would have made their day. They could have had a really dark time, and just by you having a little chat with them would brighten their day. Think about that. Additionally, our thoughts deserve our attention. They can be powerful architects of our emotional landscape and the condition of our hearts. I invite you to seek divine guidance in this area. Ask God to help you transform your heart, filling it with His love. As you do this, you can experience true peace, true inner peace, which is worth more than anything else in this world. Trust that He is there to heal and restore, walking with you through your struggles. Know that God is with you and He will carry you through. He will give you discernment. And that's an amazing thought. Establishing accountability is another important aspect of our journey. By surrounding ourselves with individuals with genuine integrity, they can help us to stay focused on our growth, sharing our goals and challenges with someone we trust, a friend or a mentor who will offer support and encouragement without the bias of merely wanting to please us. You know, sometimes in life we want friends or we want families or we want people around us that would agree with everything that we talk about and think about. And there's nothing wrong with that. But there's sometimes, as an individual, we could be wrong. And if we need guidance, we need to listen and learn and not just think we are always right, because we all are learning and we never stop learning. You know, we just continue to learn till the day we go home to be with the Lord. And I'm speaking about myself personally. I'm learning every day. I walk around and I look at creation, God's creation, like today, training it to the city of Melbourne on a winter's morning, and thought, why not? I'm walking past this park. Let me stop here and have do a recording. And it's just amazing because it's only God's goodness. And I appreciate every one of you that watch these messages. And I pray it's been an inspiration to each and every one of you. I pray that you will keep Jesus at the forefront of your heart and your mind. Let him be your guiding light, a source of strength that shields you from negativity and worldly distractions. Make space in your life for prayer and reflection in the scriptures. In doing so, you will feel his gentle presence leading you toward a path of peace and purpose. Remember, you are not alone on this journey, and with God by your side, He with His healing and hope that is within your reach. Psalms 139:23 to 24 says, and it's a powerful prayer of self examination and a request for divine guidance. In these verses, the psalmist asks God to search me. It says, search me, O God, know my heart, test me, and know my anxious thoughts. See if there's any wicked way in me and lead me into the everlasting life. Lord, God is so good. And if we ask Him, we seek Him, we will find. If we look up to Him, He will be there to help us. But let's walk in obedience. As I was reading Psalms 139 and the word anxious came to mind. And a couple of weeks ago, we were in Bali, and I used to spend most of every morning having my quiet time. And before my husband gets up and we start, heading out for breakfast and just doing the normal day to day jargons that we do when we're on holidays. And this one particular morning, the last day, I was sitting out on the decking and just reading my Bible and enjoying my time listening to praise and worship. All of a sudden, a monkey ran past me. It ran straight over the decking area where I was sitting and into our bathroom, which, I'd left the door open. So it just ran in there, and I think it must have been very hungry and looking for food, but it just ran in there and it scared the daylights out of me. And all I could do was pick up my Bible and hold it close to me and move to a corner and yell out to my husband, can you get up? There's a monkey in our bathroom. And I'm not sure whether the monkey was as terrified as I was, but it was quite scary. And all I could think of, if it had bitten me, what am I going to do? We were heading back home the same night, and The last thing is I need to end up in a hospital in a foreign country. And it was quite scary. And eventually, my husband did manage to get the monkey away, and it just looked so vicious. And later that day, I was thinking about the monkey, and I thought, hey, I wonder. Yes, I was scared of the monkey, but I wonder if the monkey was really scared of me. But it was, it just felt like it wasn't the right time, but there's never a right time for anything. While I'm enjoying my quiet moments, a monkey turns up. I mean, that was just quite an amazing uh, thing that happened that morning. And yeah, and in life, these things could happen. We never know when, where, how. But if God is with us, He will carry us through. He will protect us. And I held on to my Bible and I thank Jesus for His protection, because that monkey looked so hungry. Who would have known he could have attacked me? But it was only God's goodness that protected me from it. And, it's just, that was just a side talk, but just letting you know we can have distractions anytime while we are spending time with God. Sometimes we can turn off our phones and think, oh, well, I won't get a phone call while I'm having my quiet time. But there you are. Look at this, a monkey that hadn't appeared in, on our balcony for all the days that we've been there. And all of a sudden that morning, he turned up. So we can have distractions. So don't let the distractions, interfere with your daily lives. Let's look to God, the author and perfecter of our faith. Give Him the time of the day, and God, will be there to carry us through no matter what circumstances we go through. He's our source, He's our only source. And I pray this message has been a blessing to each and every one of you. It's something to reflect on, just reflect on our heart attitude. Just be vigilant and watch over your heart. Know that this is where our life starts. And we have to guard our inner self and our thoughts and our feelings and our actions, because it shapes our lives. I pray that you all had a fantastic day. Will have a fantastic day. Take care and God bless. And know that you are loved dearly. Jesus loves you. I love you. Victory is yours. Have an awesome day. God bless and bye for now.